good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football. Auburn will kick it off to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Florida Gators offense will have the football first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and block out all the noise.
They'll try to run for it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. 6th play of the drive coming up. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. Complete downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
You know, this offense knew coming into the game they were going to get some opportunities to take shots down the field. They feel like they've got the guys on the perimeter to win one-on-one, and you saw it right there.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They looked like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll start the return inside his 5. So Auburn's offense will go to work for the first time today. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Pocket breaking down. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. There he goes. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. Trying play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Robinson. Crosses the 10. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. They've built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Now on first and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hooks. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Grabbed behind the line. It's Henderson. And he'll home it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost. No problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made the extra point without problem. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. To throw, it's Lagway. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer, because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
And the Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Snagged in the middle, it's Wilson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got him downfield. Into the secondary on the right. Touchdown, Gator! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. New Mexico State is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Aggie Memorial Stadium, one of the more fun places to watch a game in all of college football.
Some misdirection with the counter.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to FIU. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll...
Oh, he's got some space. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Card in the backfield, it's Coleman. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. Stumbled to the ground. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Quick completion on the out route. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line, it's Henderson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful...
Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Gators defense want to move quickly. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, and we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality. And that's what you want to see from this unit.
To the air. It's Lagway. Finds the tight end. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
The Gators with the 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on second down.
And the Gators back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He'll keep it himself. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. He'll throw on third down. Makes the catch. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. Fires to the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Go straight ahead. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Fitted in the window for the score.
And I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man, it's Knight. And the quarterback brought up to and sacked at the 12.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Auburn sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Safe little shovel pass. They'll immediately call timeout. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Dropping back, it's Knight. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Caught close to the marker. It's Hooks. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So here comes the Auburn offense. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Rushes on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in 06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Auburn to the line in a hurry. Back to throw, it's Knight. Makes his man miss. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Quarterback on the keeper. Pass to 45. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Quick handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Back to pass on second down. Trying to set up the screen. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Did he call bank on that one? Off the left upright and good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Finds his man, it's Fox. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 43-yard line. That's where they mark him out of bounds, and this offense is starting to do a little work. Got it behind the line. It's Wilson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Wilson. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. He's got him.
It's really easy to say the word RPO and say I'm going to run them, but you got to make those decisions, and you got to make them fast. You can't get confused by all the craziness that's going on, by all the guys moving around or talking. Nice job by the quarterback, staying in the moment, seeing it, throwing the slant, making sure he makes the right decision.
The Gators come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On third and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Handoff from the gun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. Got it in the middle. It's Livingston. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Gives it on the option. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Power football with the run. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. Leaves it with the back. Fighting off the defender. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Dropping back, it's Knight. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back. You get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
And the Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back and get the nice first down sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And the Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Grab near the marker. It's Wilson. Touchdown, Gators! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Makes the catch. It's Howard. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Looking for room. It's Henderson. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Quarterback keeps it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Gives it on the option. There he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Auburn lines up quickly.
And how about this offense? What are you thinking as a defense right now? I'm thinking pass, bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch him off guard, get the big yardage, big play, first down for this offense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Howard. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Coleman. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains, it's first down at the 27.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. Power ahead. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. They'll try to pass their way in. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Thompson. And that's good for the completion percentage and bad for the yardage. They lose ground on that one. The snap sets up to throw. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense changing the play. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late in the game, and you're still throwing for it and being aggressive. But, hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. The give to the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Lagway. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. Goes to the option. Quick toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. The Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Catch in the middle, it's Howard. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give them a first down. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Under fire. On the run, still looking. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. Playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start to grow up. Coaches start to believe in them. Everything starts to turn around and swing the other way. They got it all going in the right direction.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.